Nepal burns, skies choke, security forces deployed, and to top it all, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli resigns. Nepal is rocked after experiencing the worst unrest in decades. As the anti-government protests grew in size and ferocity across Nepal, PM Oli had no option but to resign. On the second day of the anti-corruption protests, at least 2 were killed, taking the death toll to 21. Over 300 are reportedly injured. The domestic flights are at standstill in Kathmandu as smoke billows over the streets. This comes after the Nepal government banned 26 social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, and X. Lakhs of youngsters took to the streets protesting against the move. The protests turned violent in Kathmandu and beyond. As Nepal burns, it is important to know who is behind this massive Gen Z movement. His name is Sudan Gurung. Sudan is the 36-year-old president of Hami Nepal, a youth-led organization that has become the face of civil resistance in Nepal. Once an event manager, Sudan's life changed after the 2015 earthquake when he lost his child. He left party politics and turned to humanitarian work, founding Hami Nepal, which was formally registered as an NGO in 2020. Since then, Sudan has positioned himself as the voice of Nepal's youth. His organization has been mobilizing students and young professionals against corruption, inequality, and what they call the Nepo Kids culture, the privilege enjoyed by the children of politicians and elites. When the Oli government announced the sudden social media ban on September 4, Sudan gave a call for protest through an Instagram post. His message went viral, and on September 8, thousands of young Nepalis, many of them school students in uniforms, took to the streets in Kathmandu. Even with internet restrictions, demonstrators coordinated with one another using VPNs, turning the ban itself into the fuel for resistance. However, what started as peaceful marches spiraled into violent clashes. Protesters stormed the parliament complex, prompting police to fire water cannons, tear gas, and even live rounds at them. The unrest spread across Nepal, from Pokhara to Butwal, and from Bharatpur to Itahari. The impact was immediate. Nepal's Home Minister resigned, followed by the Agriculture Minister and then the Health Minister. Even though the government withdrew the social media ban, protesters were resolute in their demands for Oli's resignation. His resignation came amid reports that he was planning to flee the country. As chaos spread, security operations intensified. Army helicopters evacuated ministers from Kathmandu, the Tribhuvan International Airport was shut down, and protesters attempted to disrupt flights with drones, fireworks, and laser lights. Nepal remains under curfew with heavy deployment in sensitive areas. But one thing is undeniable. Sudan Gurung, once a party planner, has become the face of Nepal's Gen Z uprising, leading a movement that has led to the ouster of the Prime Minister and one that has left the nation at a political crossroads.